I welcome you all in this class, which is actually meant for semester 4 students. And this is a general English class, and it's unit number 1, that is a drama is prescribed in your syllabus, and that is written by George Bernard Shaw, one of the famous dramatists of all ages. The name of the drama is Arms and the Man. But dear students, before we proceed on with the drama, with the text of the drama, we must know what is a drama, what are the different, you know, types of dramas, you can say, and what is the brief history of drama. That is very important to know before you move on to the drama written by George Bernard Shaw, because I suppose that drama is being introduced to you people for the first time, because in semester 1 and semester 2 you don't have a drama. Now the topic is in front of you. It is drama, a brief introduction. Don't expect that I will go. See, I will tell you one thing. This word drama may sound very small. It may sound very, easy. It looks very small. But if I go into the details of this word, we need around 4 to 5 lectures to complete it. But as I tell you in all the lectures, that we are not supposed to go into the research part of a word. We are not supposed to, go into the details of any topic, because you are general English students. So I will give you a brief introduction so that you will get an idea. Before you read, before you study the text of Arms and the Man, you will have an idea what a drama is and how a drama is written and what are the different aspects of this literary genre. So I move on to the next slide. A brief history of drama. It has been derived from before I proceed on with this slide, let me tell you that most of the English literature has its roots in Greek or Latin literature. Drama is one of the earliest genre of English literature. It has been derived from a Greek word. The classical Greek word is in front of you, which is actually pronounced as drama. And the meaning of that Greek word is drama, action. Sorry, the meaning of that word is action. It has been derived from the verb which means to do or to act. To do or to act. It means, if you go by the meaning, to do or to act, it means that drama is something which is to be acted, which is not to be read. It is to be done, right? When I say to do or to act, it means that drama is not supposed to be read. It is to be acted on a stage. Like I have written in the third point on the slide in front of you, that it is meant to be performed on the stage. Remember one thing: novel is to be read, poetry is to be recited, and drama is to be performed. It is to be acted on a stage. Actually, we people, our methodology of teaching drama is faulty. I mean, this is not correct. What is to be done? Drama is to be performed on the stage. If we are not able to perform the full drama in a classroom, but at least one of the acts or one of the scenes or one of the small portions of that drama can be acted on the stage, like you people do, when you have a function in your colleges and universities. You people perform skits, role plays on the stage. Those small dramas, they are actually small dramas. So drama is meant to be staged. It is meant to be performed on the stage by different, this uh, actors, by different characters. So it is meant to be performed on the stage. And the origin of drama in Greek literature is, it originated in the famous cities of Greece. One of the famous cities of Greece, rather, it was the most advanced city at that time, that is Athens. It is there in front of you. It originated in Athens, Greece, in between 550 to 220 BC. I hope you understand what is BC and what is AD, and why it is not 220 to 550. It is 550 to 220 BC. I hope you understand this. If you are not able to understand this, you can discuss it with me individually in your WhatsApp group. In the beginning, when drama was staged, it used to be a worship to Greek gods and goddesses. You know, in Greek literature, when you will go for the advanced studies in English literature, you will come to know that in Greek literature, in Latin literature, you have lots of gods and goddesses. So it is actually, the drama used to be a worship. The gods and goddesses used to be praised in these dramas. In the next line, I have written a word. Thespis was the first speaking actor in Greek literature. Actually, he was the first person who acted in a drama on a stage. So he is considered as to be the first speaking actor. After 500 BC, after 220 BC, drama actually got wiped away, because acting on the stage was considered to be a crime, to be a sin. And it was later on revived again from 900 to 1500 AD, but with the purpose of teaching religion, with the purpose of transmitting the different postulates of religion to the people. That was the intention behind staging drama at that time. That is why drama was, in the very beginning, when drama came to England, when it was introduced in English literature, when it got introduced to English literature in England, we had three types of plays, three types of dramas. I understand that you might be, a bit confused between the word drama and play, because I am interchangeably using these two words. Sometimes I say drama, and at the other time I'm saying play. So there may be some confusion on that, but I will clear that confusion in the next 3 or 4 slides. So I said that we had three kinds of plays in the beginning. They are written on your screen. One is miracle plays, morality plays, and mystery plays. I'm not going into the details of these kinds of plays, these forms of plays, these types of plays, types rather. But a short introduction about the miracle plays is that these plays used to be based on the lives of saints, on the lives of noble people. And such plays were staged, you know, uh, they used to be staged in the main part of the city, where people used to sit around and watch it, to get good examples from those saints, from the lives of those saints, right? In the similar manner, the morality plays used to uh, distinguish between good and bad. The name morality is enough to understand it. Morality plays used to be a difference between good and bad attributes, good and bad characteristics. So what they used to do, some characters used to be personified as virtues, like somebody may be named as honest, another used to be named as truthful, and likewise some characters used to be named as dishonest, corrupt, and so on, so that the people will understand what is the difference between good and bad. And in all the morality plays, good used to win at the end of the drama, so that the people would get an idea, would get a lesson that good always prevails over bad, virtue always prevails over evil, right? And mostly they used to be allegorical. I have written two words here, mostly allegorical. Allegorical is a bit tough. I should not have used this word here, because you are just fourth semester students, but when I have written it, I will give you a small, I will try to make you understand what it is. Allegory means you have a superficial meaning of a story, and then there is a hidden meaning. Like when you were very young, in your schools you used to read stories, you used to read a story, but there used to be a hidden meaning in that story. So likewise in morality plays, the story used to be of two kinds of characters, good and bad, but there used to be a hidden meaning behind that story, behind that play, in order to pass on the message of morality, of goodness, to the people, to the audience. Third one is mystery plays. Mystery plays include the stories from the Bible. because it was the Christian era at that time. So the life of Jesus Christ and stories from the Bible, they used to be there in mystery plays. And again, the motive, the objective was to teach religion to the people, right? Now, I won't go into the details of the history like I told you in the beginning, because it's going to be boring for you. There are the names of some famous English dramatists in front of you. You should pen them down, or you should keep a record of these names in front of you. William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, again one of the famous dramatists, Thomas Kidd, John Lilly, G.B. Shaw, George Bernard Shaw, which we will study in the next lecture. John Webster is again one of the famous dramatists in English literature. Arthur Miller, a modern dramatist, and Ben Jonson. Ben Jonson is sometimes called as, some critics call him the father of modern English drama. So this is the list of some of the dramatists. There are hundreds of dramatists. If you will search on internet, you will get hundreds of English dramatists. These are some of the English dramatists which I have, just to make you feel that, just to make you understand that these are the dramatists. These are some of the dramatists who have written number of dramas, both comedies and tragedies. Now, as I mentioned the word comedy and tragedy, let me tell you, these words are very easy to understand. Comedy means something which you watch or which you see or which you read and then you laugh, you smile, you get happy. That is comedy. Tragedy is something you read or watch or see and you get sad, right? Dramas too they can be mainly divided into two types. One kind of drama is called comedy. Another kind of drama is called what you call tragedy, right? So what is a comedy and what is a tragedy? These are the broad types. I mean, you can divide drama into two types, right? Comedy is there in front of you on the screen. It's a light-hearted drama with an intention to make the audience happy. So when you watch a comedy, like you watch some movies which are full of fun, which are full of jokes, and you laugh a lot. Like you have that Kapil Sharma show. That is a comedy show, right? So when you laugh a lot, when the audience laughs, when the intention of the writer is to make the audience happy, that is a comedy. In very simple terms, a comedy has happy and entertaining ending. Mostly when you watch a movie, like you might have watched Devdas by Shah Rukh Khan. That is not a comedy, that's a tragedy, because towards the end of the movie Shah Rukh Khan dies and you all get sad. And another movie like that that Tere Naam by Salman Khan, towards the end the actress, the heroine dies, and the main actor, the protagonist, the hero Salman Khan, he is taken to a mental asylum. So what I mean to say is, a comedy is something which has happy and entertaining ending, unlike these two movies which I just mentioned. Like a movie ends and everybody is happy, there is a marriage function, everybody joins together in a party and all are happy on the stage. That is what a comedy is. As far as the first comedy written in English literature is concerned, the name is in front of you. This is a very important question, a general knowledge question for you. The first comedy written in English literature is Ralph Roister Doister, which was written in 1551 by Nicholas Udall. This is the first comedy written considered to be the first proper comedy in English literature, Ralph Roister Doister, which was written in 1551 by Nicholas Udall. Then there are some examples. The Tempest, you might have read a part of this in your class 10th. As You Like It, the comedy. There are hundreds of comedies in English literature. I am just giving you 4 or 5 examples. The Tempest, As You Like It, The Comedy of Errors. All these 3 comedies have been written by William Shakespeare. Just a moment, there's a message from one of the students. Okay, they want to join the class. So I am giving you a list of the comedies, some famous comedies. The Tempest, As You Like It, The Comedy of Errors, A Midsummer Night's Dream, which is not written here, obviously. These are the comedies written by Shakespeare, right? Then there is another comedy which is there on the screen, which is written on the screen, The Importance of Being Earnest. It has been written by Oscar Wilde. Then I will move on to your writer, which is there, which we are supposed to study in the next slide, in the next lecture. That is Pygmalion, Arms and the Man. Arms and the Man is what we have to study in the next lecture. This is the drama prescribed in your syllabus. And then Man and Superman. These three comedies have been written by George Bernard Shaw, right? So these are some of the comedies in front of you. Now we will move on to the tragedy, the another type of drama. It's a serious drama. Like that was a comic drama. It's a serious drama which is based on the human suffering, sorrow, death, and pain. This is a very simple definition. This is not a technical definition. You can find the definition in Aristotle's Poetics. That is a book written by Aristotle, and so many good definitions you can find. But this is just a way of making you understand what a tragedy is. Tragedy is opposite to comedy, and it is a serious drama. It is a drama which is based on human suffering, which is based on the sorrow, death, pain. Like I just mentioned those two movies, Dil Jale and this Dil Jale nahi, I mentioned Dil Jale 2 is a kind of, I don't know whether that's a tragedy or a comedy, that Devdas and Tere Naam. These two movies are tragic because towards the end of the movie, you will see death and destruction. So in tragic dramas, in tragedies, you will have death and destruction towards the end of the drama. And you will feel sad when you will watch it. Actually, the intention, the objective behind a tragedy is catharsis, but that is going to be out of the scope of this lecture. So I'm not going to mention that word here. You can check this word from your dictionaries, catharsis, and you will come to know what it means. The first English tragedy was Gorboduc. The first English tragedy was Gorboduc, which was written in 1561 by two playwrights. One is Thomas Sackville and another is Thomas Norton. These two writers, these two playwrights have written the first recognized English tragedy, that is Gorboduc, in 1561. Now again, some examples of tragedy: Macbeth, Hamlet, Julius Caesar, and King Lear. These are written by William Shakespeare. Shakespeare is considered to be one of the best, writers of tragedies in English literature. Dr. Faustus is one of the tragedies written by Christopher Marlowe. All My Sons is a 20th century tragedy written by Arthur Miller. So this is a small list of tragedies in English literature. Now we have a very important aspect of this lecture in front of you, that is main terms used in drama. Main terms used in drama. Drama, the first point is drama. What is a drama? These are the main terms which we usually use while we teach drama in the classroom. So what is a drama and what is a play? Like I told you in the beginning of the lecture, that there is, although they are used interchangeably, these two words can be used, drama and play, but there is a difference. Some people believe that there is a difference, though it's not such a hard and fast rule that you should use drama at a particular place or in a particular situation and play at another situation. But the difference is drama is the written form which is read. Drama is the written form, the script which is in front of you. Like suppose this is the text of Arms and the Man. So this text on the page, on this paper, on this white paper, is drama. Play is the theatrical form which is acted on the stage. When this drama will be acted on the stage by different characters, by different actors, then it will be called a play. So the performance on the stage is called a play. The theatrical performance, the theatrical form of this written form, the theatrical form of this drama is called a play, actually. Right? Now, acts. Act is the third point, third term. Act means a play. You have a play. It's quite long. It's divided into different parts. You can have a play in one part, in two parts, three parts, four parts. Shakespearean plays are mostly in five parts, and nowadays you have six or even seven parts. So when a play is divided into parts, those parts are called acts. Right? I have written subdivision in the play when the time or place usually changes. So that act, from act number 1 to act number 2, the time or the place or the action changes, right? Then stage, you already know, it's a place, a raised place, usually where the play is performed, on which the acting is done. Scene is a play is divided into acts, and acts are further divided into scenes, right? A play is divided into acts. Like I told you, that you can have a one act play, two act play, three act play, five act play, seven act play. In the same manner, to make a drama easier to understand and to act, an act is divided into scenes. Like I have written, smaller breaks within the acts. You can have, usually one or two per act. I have written it, but sometimes you can have three or four scenes in an act. The next term is dialogue, or the dialogues I have written. Dialogue is, you already know, conversation between the characters. Suppose there are two characters on the stage, and the बातचीत, the conversation, जो बातें वो करते हैं आपस में, they are called dialogues. Or I have written among the characters. Suppose there are 4 or 5 characters on the stage and they are talking to each other. That too is called a dialogue. The next term is monologue. It's the opposite of dialogue. Dialogue means in which 2, 3, 4 persons are involved in a discussion. They are involved in a conversation. Like we discuss something in the classroom. Some students are speaking to me. I am speaking to them. Then one of the students get up and asks a question. I give an answer to that question. So this is a dialogue. Monologue is like I am doing now. A speech delivered by a person and others listen to him silently. Like you people are silent on mute mode and you are listening to me. This is a monologue. One actor, one character speaks and the others listen. That is called a monologue. Another term which is there in front of you is playwright. Playwright means one who writes plays. So GB Shah is a playwright. He is not a playwriter. Although saying playwriter too is not, totally incorrect, but the proper word is playwright. Like somebody who writes poems, is called a poet. Somebody who writes novels is called a novelist, and somebody who writes plays is called a playwright. Just note the spelling. It's Playwright, playwright, right? Then the next term is plot. Plot means, in very simple terms, although it's a technical term, I won't go into the technicalities of this word. Plot means the main story of the play, the main story. Then another is subplot. Subplot is the main story and there is a smaller story which runs parallel to the main story. मतलब दो कहानियां जब एक ड्रामा में है, जो बड़ी मेन कहानी है that is called plot, और जो पैरेलल कहानी साथ साथ में चल रही है, जो पैरेलल कहानी साथ साथ में चल रही है, the parallel story which runs with the main plot is called subplot. ठीक, मेन कहानी और साथ साथ में कभी कभार छोटी छोटी कहानी हो सकती है साथ में, that is called subplot. The last point, character. It's very easy to understand. Character is someone who performs a role in the play, someone who acts or who performs. I have written a person who acts, performs. It is somehow a person who acts or who performs a role in the play. So somebody who performs the role of a particular character, a particular person, right? Like you have a movie and you have 7 or 8 characters. Amresh Puri plays the character of a villain. Salman Khan plays the character of a hero. Kareena Kapoor plays the role of the heroine, the main actress. So these are the different characters. Likewise, in the dramas, in the plays, you have 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 number of characters which play, which act, who play different roles in that play. They are called characters. I understand that this was a bit long, but this was very important. I was not able to break it into 2 lectures because we are supposed to do to study the drama now, Arms and the Man. So all of you stay safe and healthy. Thank you. If there are any questions from anyone, you are most welcome. You can ask me the questions here, or you can write questions in your comments. You can send me your messages on WhatsApp. You can call me. My email ID is there. All of you know that. You can share your queries, questions, suggestions. I repeat that this lecture is for you students who are undergraduate students, particularly the students of erstwhile district Doda who suffer because of this pandemic. And I hope that I have given the brief introduction to the drama. Like, I will move on to the first comedy. It was uh, a brief history of the drama. Then we moved on to the list of some of the famous English dramatists, some of the famous English playwrights, you can say. And then we defined comedy. We had some examples. We discussed the first comedy in English literature, then tragedy, the definition, first English tragedy, some examples. Then we moved on to the main part of the lecture, that is the main terms used in drama. Now, if anybody has any question, or you want to discuss something, you want to ask something, you are most welcome. Thank you. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you.